Hey there, thank you for joining me for today's practice. My name is Paula. So today is a lovely but gentle kind of flow that we'll open up through the whole body, but we'll particularly open up through the side body as well. So make sure you're nice and comfortable, and we'll make a start in our wide-legged child's pose. A little bit towards the back of the mat, big toes together, knees nice and wide, taking an inhale, and then as you exhale, starting to walk the hands forward, extending out, forehead coming down towards the mat. Just taking a few moments here, finding your breath. As you inhale, think about reaching that tailbone back towards the feet. As you exhale, lengthening those the sides of the waist, hips getting heavy. Just one more breath here in the center. And then let's walk the hands over to the right hand side. Your hands might come off your mat, stacking the left hand on top of the right, left sitting bone heavy. So opening up to that left side body. And then walking the hands through center, going over to the other side, stacking the right hand on top of the left, right sitting bone heavy. Open, easy breathing. And then walking the hands back to the center, taking one more inhale, staying for the exhale. And then making your way up into your tabletop position, spreading through the fingers, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Taking that right arm up towards the ceiling, take an inhale, let the eyes follow the hand. As you exhale, threading that right arm under, relaxing the left elbow to drop the right shoulder down, and then coming back up again. Inhale, pressing down through the shins, and then exhale, threading under. And again, inhaling and exhaling. And one more time, inhale and exhale. And let's rest down here now, letting that left elbow relax, eyes looking up towards the left shoulder or just to the side. Maybe wrapping this left arm behind, reaching for the inside of that right thigh and trying to lift that right hip back up. Open breathing. And then releasing that left hand back down underneath the shoulder, coming up, flexing this right hand, inhale, exhale. Take it forward towards the top edge of the mat, letting the forehead rest down. Left elbow can relax. Right fingers up towards the ceiling. And then coming back up into your tabletop position, tucking the toes under, pressing the backs of the legs to straighten those legs, reaching the hips up towards the ceiling. You might keep your knees slightly bent here as much as you need to. Let's take a pedal out through the feet. And then lowering those heels back down. Taking an inhale to roll into your plank position. Just lengthening out your position so those shoulders are just over the wrists. And let's take another in-breath together. As you exhale, we're going to bend through the knees and press the hips back up towards the ceiling. Inhale to roll forward into your plank. And then exhale, bend through the knees, press the hips, extending through the spine to straighten through the legs. One more time. Inhale, spinal roll forward into your plank. Exhale, bend through the knees, hips pressing up towards the ceiling. Just finding your down facing dog. Let's just hold here for a breath. Take an inhale to unfurl the spine forward into your plank position once again. Come down onto the knees and releasing the tops of the toes down. I'm going to lower slowly for 3, elbows pointing back, 2, 1. Release all the way down. Lifting the kneecaps off the mat. Take the hands out nice and wide onto the fingertips into your striking Cobra position. Turn the head to the right. Take an inhale. Come up. Turn the head to center. Exhale to lower. Turn the head to the left. Inhale. Head comes to center. Exhale to lower. And again, inhale. Turn the head to the right. Center and lower. Last time to the left. Inhale. Center and lower. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Press yourself back into your tabletop position. Resetting knees under the shoulders. Let's go with this left arm up towards the ceiling. Taking an inhale. Exhale, threading that left arm under. And again, inhale. Exhale to thread under. And again, inhaling. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Resting down onto that left shoulder, resting the head down, pressing down through those shin bones, and option here to take this right arm back, trying to reach for the inside of that left hip and aiming to lift that left hip up. Often your hips want to shift over to the right. Finding the breathing. Thinking about turning the shoulders towards the right side, rotating up towards the ceiling. Releasing that right hand back underneath the shoulder, using that to press yourself up, flexing this left hand and reach it towards the top of the mat, relaxing that right arm down, resting the forehead down. And then bringing that left hand back underneath you. Take the hands just a little bit further away from the shoulder line so you can tuck the toes under and come into your down facing dog. Just so you're in a bit of a longer position. Lengthening out through both sides of the waist. Unfurling the spine into your plank position. You might need to walk out a little bit further to find your plank. Eyes looking towards the top edge of the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale to walk the hands back towards the feet, softening through the knees. Let the heels drop down, feet stay parallel, spine roll all the way up. Take an inhale, reach the arms up, palms, hands come together, and then exhale, folding all the way down. And then walking your hands back out into your plank position. And this time we're going to lower down to the mat. If you can, knees stay off, and we're going to lower slowly over a count of 3, pressing the backs of the legs up towards the ceiling. Take an inhale, exhale, elbows back for 3, for 2, for 1, and then release all the way down, tops the feet down. And this time let's interlace the hands behind the back if you can, reaching those hands back, maybe heels of the hands come together, and then starting to lift the upper body off, reach those hands back towards the feet, pressing down through the tops of the feet, looking forward, maybe slightly up. Two more full breaths. And then release the hands by the ribs and then coming up into your higher Cobra, elbows in, inhaling. Exhale, press back onto the knees, tuck the toes under, coming into your down facing dog. Take one breath here in your down dog. Just rising up onto the balls of the feet. Take that right leg up into your 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, curl the knee in towards the chest and step it forward in between the hands. You might need to creep it a bit further forward. Drop that left knee down. Release the top of the left foot down. Let's take a couple of moments here in this low lunge position. Breathing into the front of that left hip. And then kickstand this left foot back behind you, turning to face the side of your mat. And just bringing this right leg a little bit closer in, so it's a shorter stance, right heel in line with that left knee. Take the arms out to the side, inhale, exhale, right forearm comes down. Extend this left arm up and over. And then let's take hold of the base of the neck with that left hand. So we're just using that left hand to lengthen out the neck, then turning the eyes to look up towards the ceiling. Pressing down through that right forearm. And hopefully you're feeling a nice opening through that left side body. Relaxing the muscles at the base of the neck away from the ears. And then extend that top arm long again. Just taking an inhale, coming back upright. We're going to reach forward on the diagonal here. Place the hands down. Take this left foot back and then lift that left knee off, placing that left foot down. So it's as if you're trying to find your warrior two legs here. And then keep walking the hands out until you have a nice long torso. Your down facing dog torso. Grounding down through the outside edges of the feet. One more full breath here. Walking the hands around towards your right foot. Just walking that right foot back out. Placing that left knee back down again. Release the top of the left foot down. Both hands to the inside. Walking this right foot a little bit further out to the side. You might stay here for this lizard variation. Or if you'd like to take a bit of a twist, you can come to the outside edge of that right foot. Using that right hand to the inside of that right leg. And turning the eyes to look over the right shoulder. And maybe if you'd like to go a bit further, bending that back leg in, holding the outside of that left foot. And then let's release that back foot if that's where you are. Bringing both hands down, walking this right foot back towards the center, tuck the back toes under, step back into your plank position. Taking an inhale, we're going to lower slowly for 3, 2, 1, little hover, and release all the way down, tops of the feet down. And this time we're going to go straight into our Cobra, elbows in, inhaling, exhale, back through the knees, tuck the toes under, press back into your down facing dog. Take a breath here in your down facing dog. And rise up under the balls of feet, taking that left leg up into your three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, left knee in towards the chest, stepping it forward, coming into your low lunge, dropping that right knee down. Taking a few moments here. Trying to relax that right hip down towards the mat. Sternum's reaching forward. And then let's kickstand this right foot back behind, stepping this left foot a little bit closer in. Still maintaining this turned out position here. Taking those arms out to the side. Inhale, exhale, left forearm down, right arm up and over, and then take the base of the neck with that right hand. Just using that to help lengthen out the spine. Maybe turning those eyes a little bit more towards the ceiling if you can. Slow, easy breaths. And then releasing that top arm long, taking an inhale, coming back upright. Bringing those hands down in front of you, starting to extend the hands away, and then take that right foot back behind, tucking the toes under to lift the knee off, placing that right heel down. And so we want to find those warrior two legs, and then continue to extend the arms forward, or the hands forward into your down facing dog torso. Lowering the hips down a little bit further if you can. Rotating the armpits to face one another. And then walking the hands around towards this left foot, and then walk that left foot a little bit further out so both hands can come to the inside, then dropping this right knee down, releasing the top of the right foot down too. And you could stay here. If you want to go for that twist, we're going to come to the outside edge of that left foot, using the hand to help open up. Just gentle pressure into the inside of that left knee, turning the eye sock over towards the left shoulder. Keep breathing. Maybe bringing this right foot in, holding the outside of that right foot. Listening in for any pockets of space. And releasing that back foot if you've got hold of it. Walking this left foot back in towards the middle, and then tucking the back toes under, stepping back into your plank position. Just one more time here. Lowering slowly down over a count of 3. Take an inhale. Exhale, elbows point back for 3, for 2, for 1. And releasing down, tops of the feet down, coming into your Cobra or maybe into your up-facing dog. Tips of the shoulders away from the ears. Lifting the eyes, inhale. Exhaling back into your down-facing dog, either through your knees or over the toes. Just taking a breath here in your down-facing dog. Looking forward towards the hands, just coming down onto one knee and then the other. Sitting over to one side, extending the legs out. Just coming into your Dandasana for a moment just to even out the legs. And then bend this right knee up, standing down onto this right foot. Foot's pretty close to your inner left thigh. And I'm going to use this left hand just to pull the knee in and take a twist to your right. And you can either stay here, or if you can, maybe hooking that left elbow over the right thigh and turning the eyes to look over the right shoulder. You can stay up on the fingertips or place the hands flat, that right hand flat, sorry. Find the breath. Thinking about scooping up through the lower belly as you inhale. As you exhale, seeing if there's any more space. And then taking an inhale just to release. Extending that right leg long. We'll go the other way, so bringing that left foot in. Using that right arm, hugging that left knee in towards you. Taking an inhale. Exhale, twisting to the left. Maybe hooking that right elbow over that left thigh, if that feels available. Continue to press down through the back of the right leg. Noticing if there's any little openings here, particularly on the exhale. Upper thoracic spine turning towards the left. So one more full breath, inhaling. Staying for the exhale. And then inhale to release back to center. And then just finishing off, just coming into a cross-legged position. You could just have one leg in front of the other, or your simple cross legs. Resting the hands down onto the knees or the thighs, closing down the eyes. Just gently following the breath in and out through the nose. Just picturing the length of the spine.
The last few moments here, just following the breathing. And you can gently open the eyes or keep them closed, whatever feels most comfortable. Make sure you're warm, and then we're going to make our way down onto the back for Shavasana. Just lying back, extending the legs out, letting the feet fall away from one another. Arms open out, palms facing up. Closing down the eyes. And let's take a deep breath in through the nose and then out through the mouth. 2 more like that. Deep breath in. Exhaling out. Last one. Your exhale might be more like a sigh, whatever you need. Inhaling. Exhaling. Just allowing the breath to settle back into its natural rhythm. Some breaths might be short and some might be long. Just completely surrendering the weight of the body and resting here for the next few minutes. And if you notice your mind's drifting, you can gently bring yourself back to the breathing. Just feeling free to stay here for as long as you would like to. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next time. Namaste.